All right, all right. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, this is Mars. Aloha and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Mars. I'm a wife, a mom of three, an esthetician, and a proud digital business owner. I love helping working parents and dreamers create more peace, purpose, and the possibility of um, in their everyday life. Today, I'm with my amazing business partners, Vanessa and Saiso, and we're diving into a topic that has truly shifted the way we show up every day. Our three morning mindset habits that keep us grounded, focused, and aligned. All right, ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and carry this over to Miss Saiso. Go for it.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you were watching. I'm Cecil. For those that don't know me, maybe this is your first time to see us on live. So I'm Cecil. I'm a mom of three, and I own a traditional business, but also I'm a proud digital business owner. So stay tuned with us. We have a really great topic, and this is really important, especially if you're thinking to start your own business, either online business or traditional business. You need to work on your mindset, and that's going to be interesting topic. So thank you, Mars.
You're welcome. Vanessa?
Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa. I'm from Portugal. I'm a mother of one daughter, and we are here today to discuss some points we think they are very important for us about mindset, and we wanted to share with you guys.
Yes. Thank you, Vanessa.
Welcome.
All right. Here's our first question. Question one. What is one part of your why that keeps you going on the hard days? The thing that always brings you back to this journey? All right. Saiso, do you want to share your answer to this?
Sure. Thank you. That's a great question. Thank you, Mars. So yes, you know what? One part of my why that keeps me going is on the brand, on the hard days, especially on the hard days. Of course, is my family, especially with my kids. And I think all of us, as a mom, I think how I used to miss those moments, especially I have a grown child, and I miss those moments because I was always rushing, always working, always trying to survive, to survive the day. I never want to go back to that moment, to that, those days. So I want the freedom to be present for my kids, my family. I want to travel with my family for mission work, and to build something that gives us stability and peace, that gives me stability and peace. So even when it's hard, I remind myself I'm not doing this just for me.
Mhm.
I'm doing this for the legacy that I'm building for them. That's all. Thank you.
That's beautiful, Saiso. And we all want to do that. We want to build something, a legacy for our family. Thank you. Vanessa?
Yes. Hi. About my why, or the part of my why that keeps me going in the hard days. My big why is my daughter, and most important for me, it's educate her by giving her a good example. So, and one of the things I'd like to do most is to show her that she's matter, and every dreams she has, that she has the power to realize those dreams. And this is why I keep going every day, even on the hard days, because everyone has bad days and hard days. But I think is in those moments that we need to hold our big why and keep going. So she look at me and say, oh mom, I know that you always get what you want. So I want to be like you. So I think it's very important because usually our kids, they don't do what we do, what we say to them. They do what they see us doing, right?
That's
So I
right.
think it's really important to give good examples and be present in their lives and show them that they have everything they need to achieve what they want. And the best way to show this and fulfill our dreams and reach our goals. So I think it's really, really important to do this. And I'm trying to do this every day, uh, and show her that it's possible. She can be whatever she wants to be, and she can have whatever she wants to have. But at the same time, keeping a good heart and stay humble, and yeah, and see the world as the world is. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
That's beautiful, Vanessa. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for sharing.
you're welcome.
And like for me, my why, the reason why is because I work a lot of hours, and so I'm missing a lot of I'm missing a lot of what my kids are doing because my work takes away that time. And we can't really like stop our job and be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tend to whatever you're doing. So I'm stuck at work and I want to be present. I want to be intentional for my kids. And they're all teenagers. They're all growing up so fast. And I want to be there. Like my husband's retired. And when I look at him, I'm like, I wanna be home with the kids too, because he gets to be present for them. And, for me, I'm always at work. So that is my big why too. And of course, I want to help my husband, lift off the weight from him because he's pretty much our breadwinner. And so, yeah, why not? I mean, and we all want to travel. I want to travel. I mean, I don't want to
I
wait till
love
I'm
travel.
65 and travel, right? No, I don't
Yeah.
want to wait. So, we all have our big whys and the reason that motivates us to move forward. All right. Well, thank you so much for that question. Okay, going on to question number two. What is one morning mindset habit you've started that has made the biggest difference in how you show up for your day? Vanessa, you want to share?
Yeah, of course. I like to do one thing even before I get up of my bed, which is practice the gratitudes. I mean, every day, as soon as I wake up, I just be grateful and thank you, God, for one more day. And then I like to do affirmation, like power affirmations about me, how power I am, how blessed I am, how successful I am, because it's very powerful, the power of I am. And then I'd like always to tell that I'm sure and I truly believe that today something very good will happen to me. I really believe that. And I do that every morning as soon as I wake up and every evening before I sleep. I just tell, okay, tomorrow I will have a very good thing that will happen to me, a miracle or a blessing or a good news or everything. And in the morning, I say it again, but that something very good will happen in this day. So I have this habit, and I think it's very powerful. In the beginning, we say this like we are not feeling that. We are just saying like in an automatic way. But after a while, you really start feeling those things, so I think it's very important because you go for your day with a different mindset and in a positive way you know um, so I have these affirmations and a mantra, but of course the first thing I do is to thank God for one more
Yes.
day, and then I start to do my affirmations. So it's like a ritual for me. It's natural. I mean, I just do this. It's part of me to do this. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my advice
That's
to keep
really
a good.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah. And when you keep doing it, it becomes a habit. And actually, like most of the time we wake up and we want to like just get out of bed. But if
Mhm.
you just stop, you open your eyes and just thank God, be grateful. Little
yeah.
things like that. So thank you, Vanessa. All right, Saiso. So your turn. What is your morning mindset habit that you've started?
Thank you. Yes, my morning habit, has changed everything for me. It's starting my day, for, of course, in prayer, just like Vanessa, prayer and gratitude before I even touch my phone, and then I turn my praise and worship, because that's like my worship between me and God. Then I used to wake up because before, when I before way back, I used to wake up overwhelmed. Like you said, as soon as you get up, you grab the phone and doing things, and then you end up like, I mean, it's not good. You're just rushing.
Yeah,
So
don't do that. Don't do
yeah.
that.
So I just used to wake up those kind, and I so feel overwhelmed and thinking, you're thinking about deadlines, or thinking about chores, you're thinking about your businesses, your kids' schedule, and so on. But now I give those first minutes back to God. And then I breathe, I thank Him, and I ask for peace and direction. And also, it shift my whole day really good. Even though there's challenges, I can overcome.
Yeah,
So I
Mhm.
show up calmer, more intentional, and more focused on my purpose, instead of the pressure of this word. And like
yeah,
Vanessa, also, my morning is I would speak over myself like a declaration or
yeah,
affirmation,
yeah,
because I believe there is a power in your tongue, and it says that in the Bible. So I
yeah,
just like declare what not I'm going to do, but I already I have
yeah,
that intention, and I already
yeah,
expected that I already have it.
yeah. It's very
Even if I don't
powerful,
see it,
and
I already have that
yeah,
result. And I don't see it in my eyes, but in my spirit, I have it.
yeah. And it's
Yeah.
important to say that something very good will happen to me today, because you go to your day with another mindset. You really start believing that something very good will happen to you on that day.
Mm-hmm.
It's an habit that you can create, and after 21 days, which is the time our brain take to process something as a routine,
Right.
it becomes natural. And you need to train your mind,
Mm-hmm.
because your mind can't see what is true or what is not true, what is reality or what is not reality. So you have the power to create your reality. So if you start doing this every day, uh, about strong affirmations about yourself, and strongly believe that something very good will happen, something amazing will happen to me today. I truly believe. And then when you go to bed, say it, tomorrow something amazing will happen to me.
Yeah.
So you will sleep with that in mind, and when you you wake up with this in mind. And but you need to say it, not just think. Say it out
Mhm.
loud. You know, it's a very good exercise to get what you want, because first it will seems like, oh, it's automatic. I'm not believing in that. But after a while, it becomes natural. It's become part of you,
Mhm.
and your day will change like this. It's
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
true. It's really true.
It's so
That's
true.
For yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Saisa.
Welcome.
I truly believe that. And like you can start small. You could just, for me, before I even get out of bed, I would just say 5 to 10 things that I'm grateful for. And this is something that I've learned from the book, The Magic. If you don't know
Yeah.
anything about that, like I would recommend getting that book because it's about being grateful, and being grateful is a mindset. And
Mhm.
even if you're not like you have to be grateful for a lot of things, and for me, the first thing when I wake up, I always say, oh, thank you, Lord, I am grateful for this day. Thank you, Lord, that I am. And then whatever I'm thinking throughout my day, like what I need to do, then I will say about 4 to 5 things of what I'm gonna do, because that's how my day is gonna be. Like
Mhm.
it's manifesting. And then the end, I would say, okay, Lord, thank you. I am getting up now. 1, 2, 3, and I get up because it's the power of our tongue. We
Power.
say what we're gonna do, and that's how you create the foundation of your day. So yeah, simple, just say 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for, and you can just thank God and go from there. So wonderful, thank you for sharing, ladies. All
I
right.
just want to add, Mars.
Yes.
Also, it just come to me while you were talking about the mindset. Because
Yes.
it goes in your mindset, and then when you speak, right? When you speak, you would hear. So
Mhm.
when you hear, because what is the like the shape of our or of our ears? We have two ears. It's like this.
Heart.
So when it goes like that, it would go to your heart,
Oh,
right?
I
It
like
just come
that.
to me while you were speaking, while you're telling that. That's the power how God designed us, how God
That's right.
created us. Because there's a power in the tongue, and then that mindset goes in your tongue, ears, and then it goes to your heart because you believe that it's going to happen, right? It's
That's
just
right.
crazy. It's just right. It's so like awesome how how
Yeah,
he created us.
Yeah, and
yeah.
everything is all connected. Oh, I
That's
love that. Thank you, Saiso. Okay. Well, let's see. The next question here, Saiso, you can answer. It says, what is one moment in your journey when you wanted to slow down or quit? And what helped you push through?
the one moment in my journey that like I felt like slowing down is, of course, when I was juggling business, motherhood, ministry. Sometimes I question myself if I was even making progress, or what I'm doing wrong. Sometimes you would have that. Sometimes you'll think, did I do what? Those questions, like, because the doubt sometimes it creep in, and then you were like, did I do wrong? What else that I need to do so that I can see the result. When you focus on that, that's kind of like it's not a good mindset. It's kind of negative. But because I have to go back and remember how God brought me, my journey this far. So I have to like help me myself to push through, and remembering how far God has brought me. So I thought about the times he carried me, or those testimony, those answered prayer, when I didn't think I could do it, right? So I thought about the women watching me, my kids, the version of myself I prayed to become, And then honestly, I felt like, as I was telling you the other day, I think, when I mentioned about, my testimony that morning, I felt that peace, because sometimes I have to remind myself all the answered prayer that God has done for myself, so I have to remind myself that no, those moments that I feel like slowing down, I need to push through even more and trust God even more. Because quitting mean it's not like you're turning back, but on the growth that you've been praying for. So the quit or the give up is not in my vocabulary. Thank
Exactly.
you.
Good, good. So, you have to have that strong will, knowing God is always on your side, and then you feel that there's people that are like watching you, or like you feel like you cannot quit because
Mhm.
you have to do this. And that is good. That is a good mindset, because a lot of times many of us, we tend to just kind of just go back into our shell, and just we don't do anything about it. But it's good because we have God in our heart. He's with us. All right, Vanessa. So, question: what is one moment in your journey when you wanted to slow down or quit, and what helped push you through?
Yeah. Uh, Usually, I don't quit. I'm very persistent when I want something. I can change the plan, but I never change the goal. And sometimes we need to slow down just to check on your strategy, our strategy, or the way we are doing things, and perhaps we want to change something or improve something. And I think in those moments we need to slow down and just look at the big picture and say, okay, I'm I won't do like this anymore. I want to do like this and this and this and take it from there. I'm
Mhm.
that kind of person. And usually when I slow down, it's because of that or because I'm a little bit overwhelmed. But my
Mhm.
why, it's really, really big,
Mhm.
you know. So when you have a strong why, when you have a very strong reason to do what you do, it's more easy how you will do it, and it's easy for you to not give up, you
Mhm.
know, because I believe that I believe when we are very, very sure about what we want and why we wanted this, we can slow down, we can change during our journey, because it's normal. We are always improving and we are always learning and grow as a person and as a human being. So it's normal that you we can change, or we want to change something, right? So for me is this. And then I think in my big why, because my big why as it's my daughter, there is a lot of things to have in consideration, because I have a person who I am responsible for, sorry, and she's look at me. So
Mhm.
it's different, you know, when you are doing things for yourself, just for yourself, you don't have anyone watching you close, you know. But when you are doing something for someone, or someone is your big reason, you have someone watching you, so it keeps you motivated to keep with the good example and never give up, and follow your dreams and your goals and work for it. So
That's
this is
good.
my opinion.
Yeah. And it's really important to have a big why because
Yeah,
that's going to help you to keep going.
for
And
everything. You
I
need to
would
have a big
recommend
why for everything in your life. It's very important.
I would recommend like anyone like you that's watching like write your why, and it could just be anything. It could be, your family, whatever it is. So it's really
Yeah,
important to have that big why. For
yeah,
me,
because you need just to say a last thing. You need to think. Usually, people do things, but they don't know why they are doing.
mm,
Why? This is very important. Why are you doing this?
mhm. And go back and look at it. Like for me, you know we can get overwhelmed like what Saiso was saying, and it's okay to slow down, but don't quit.
Yeah,
And for me, like I had to slow down in the beginning, but I never quit. I promised myself that I would stay connected with my business partners, and I did no matter what. And always being surrounding with those people that are growing, because that's who I want to be around with, because they're going to be going to where I want to be. These are people following, like you're following leaders, and they're sharing with you. And so, when I was ready, it was like, okay, I'm ready now, and I know you're going to be here. So, you know I never quit. Like don't quit. And maybe in the past I did, but this is different now. Like this is the new version of me. Like no, the word quit does not exist. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies.
you're
We
welcome.
Yes. we just want to say thank you so much for sharing our heart. Whatever we've shared, poured our heart with you guys. And, we will be doing this weekly. So follow us. We thank you so much for, supporting us. And we want you to continue supporting us. And maybe if this is the first time that you've seen this is something that we'll be doing every week. So thank you. All right. All right. Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
No matter how low I get, Lord, you are enough.